Hello and welcome to episode 3 of They Tried to Bury Us, my brand new series on FM24. Coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you in the North West Counties League Premier Division. We'll be at home to Kendal Town and then at home to AFC Liverpool. As you can see, we're in great form coming into this one, so let's keep that going. And the team to face Kendal Town is coming up in just a moment. Okay, we are struggling a bit with unavailable players, but this is the team I've managed to put together to face Kendal Town, and it is Mark Smith in goal, back 4 of Palmer, Hollins, Lafferty and Smith, Rowney behind Scarisbrick and Reeves in midfield, El Hassan and Gilboy on the wings, Killifin up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to say carry your last performance into this match and we'll do well. You've all seen how good the form is that we're currently in, so I agree with him. And we'll outstretch the arms and go with that. And let's get out there and see if we can start the episode with a win. So straight into the action. As you can see, Kendal Town currently 7th in the table. We are top of the league despite our 3-point deduction that we discovered was due to an ineligible player being fielded. Smith crosses it in. The header from El Hassan, and it is Bury 1, Kendal Town 0. And it's his first goal for Bury, so he's off and running, as are we in this match. And we've got ourselves a couple of points clear at the top of the league, although Glossop, of course, do have a game in hand and no points deduction to deal with. So can we build on a great start to the match and get a second goal? As we approach 25 minutes in, no further highlights yet, but hopefully we'll get another one and another opportunity fairly soon. The half-hour mark passes without that happening. So focus begins to shift towards what substitutions we might look to make. There's a couple of players tiring in midfield. Palmer now Hollins to Rowney. Palmer comes down the left-hand side, looking for a pass. His winger's vacated, so he goes for the cross, and it's nodded away, but only as far as Gilboy. Crossed in by Smith, and the layoff and the deflection behind gives us a corner, which Rowney will take. So right-footed in-swinger to the near post, headed away, only as far as Scarisbrick, who's dispossessed. It's played back to Palmer, but the highlight comes to an end. And that should be good enough for a half-time lead. It is. Bury 1, Kendal Town 0. Into the dressing room then. Doing well, definitely another gear, so we'll point the finger and go with that. And let's have a look at potential subs. Billy Reeves is tiring, so if we can get him off, we will. Benito Lowe, you can come on there. And Lewis Gilboy could do with coming off. If we can find a way to make that happen. I think what we'll do is put Lewis Gilboy. What will we do? Connor Comer will come on for Lewis Gilboy. And then Tom Killifin can go on the left-hand side. And that'll do for now. So into the second half. We've got one more sub remaining. So I'm going to hold on to that for as long as possible. But bearing in mind we only have a 1-goal lead, I think I might demand more. Because we cannot afford not to win this game. We need to get clear at the top of the league. as we approach the hour mark, and score still 1-0. And no obvious candidates yet for the final player to come on or off. But Thompson Edwards with a corner for our opponents, and the header is over the top. Is it going to be a defender? I think it has to be. So it's going to be Hollins. As that corner comes in, Hollins brings it down. Can he find a cross? He lays it off to his colleague, and the shot comes in and is held by Cheetham. I think at this point I'm going to take Hollins off, and we'll bring on Oliver Jepson. Yorson plays it back to Gregory. The shot comes in and is headed away. Davis to Wilson. Davis again. Back to Flynn. Wilson lays it through, and the shot from Ryan Winder is off the inside of the post, but it has been disallowed and it remains 1-0. That's a warning shot. So we'll go attacking. Not very attacking, that's madness. Just the normal attacking, and demand more. And hopefully we can see out the final 5 minutes. If we could get a second goal, that would give us a layer of comfort we haven't currently got. Rowney's corner is headed away comfortably. Scarisbrick. Crossfield ball, picks out Lafferty. Lafferty shoots, and Danny Lafferty gives us the 2-0 lead we were looking for. And we've got 2 minutes plus stoppage time to hold on for the win. 4 minutes of added time. Grundy with a free kick for our opponents. Headed away by Lowe. Killifin on the right. Drives over the halfway line. He's going to need some help. He's played it back to Rowney. Scarisbrick. Into Comer. Palmer. To Comer. And he scoops it high and wide with his left foot. Highlight comes to an end. And we've got 2 more minutes of added time to survive. And that is full time. Bury 2, Kendalltown 0. I'll be back with the second match of today's episode in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time it's AFC Liverpool that provide the opponents at Gigg Lane. And the team for this one, Mark Smith in goal, back 4 of Pete, Hollins, Jepson and Obeng. Rowney behind Scarisbrick and Reeves in midfield. Palmer on the left, Gilboy on the right, Killifin up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager wants me to say we're doing well, we're on a good run, keep it going. I'm going to disagree with him slightly. I'm going to pump the fist, tell them it's a match we should be winning, and they should make sure that we do. So let's get straight out there and see if we can make it 2 wins out of 2 on today's episode. So as you can see, AFC Liverpool 15th in the table and 15 points behind us. So Pollock now with the throw in. Liversedge to Pollock. The cross comes in and Philip Kieran's has given AFC Liverpool the lead. That was not the start we were looking for. We're going to berate the lads for that. That's a terrible opening 5 minutes. And we're going to go attacking already and try to turn it around. It is Pete with a free kick to Scarisbrick, who's gone for goal and has fired it over the top. Highlight comes to an end. And this is not the second match of the episode we were hoping for. So we need the equaliser as quickly as possible. Demand more because it's Liverpool on the attack again. Header away. Into the box again from Liverpool. And that one is just over the crossbar. And the highlight thankfully comes to an end. 25 minutes gone. We still trail by a goal to 0. We don't deserve to be behind. not according to the match stats anyway. So let's demand more. And it is Obeng with a corner. Headed away. Scarisbrick will get there. Feeds Obeng. And the shot cannons off the crossbar. And is out for a Liverpool throw-in. Highlight comes to an end. We remain 1-0 down. Not quite sure how. But it looks like that's the way it's going to be at half-time. Hazard with the Liverpool goal kick, or free kick, sorry, it's just outside the area. Ball over the top, but we've won it. And now Rowney comes forward. Plays it out to the right for Gilboy, who keeps it in. Cross is deflected, and Reeves finds the back of the net. And we've got ourselves our equaliser. Bury 1, AFC Liverpool 1. So we're back on terms before half-time. And we've got a corner. Crossed in. The header from Jepson is over the top. And we've got 2 minutes of added time. But it is going to be 1-1 at the break. There it is. So into the dressing room. Don't like what I just saw. Absolutely. And where are we losing this? There's our culprit. It is Gareth Pete. So we're going to bring Anton Smith on, or are we? Yeah, I think we probably do, due to lack of suitable alternatives. And that'll do. So into the second half. Let's demand more. And it is Obeng with the corner. The header and the follow-up is Andy Hollins. It's in the back of the net and it is Bury 2. AFC Liverpool 1. It's taken us just over a minute of the second half to take the lead. Now, can we go on and dominate the match? It is Pollock now with the Liverpool throw-in. Cadwallader crosses it in. The header from Kieran's is over the top. And the highlight comes to an end. Smith with the goal kick to Jepson. Plays it forward for Reeves. Into Gilboy. Dispossessed, but Reeves picks up the loose ball and then gives it away. Sherwood to Kieran's. Plays it back. It's given away though. Scarisbrick for Bury. Finds Hollins. Jepson back to Smith in goal. Hollins again. To Smith. And Scarisbrick back to Hollins. Smith to Hollins. Crossfield ball finds Jepson. Goes the other way this time to Obeng. Forward to Gilboy. Into Reeves. His ball over the top finds Palmer on the left wing. The cutback finds Billy Reeves. And he finds the back of the net. And it is Bury 3, AFC Liverpool 1. We're finally in charge of the match. And looking like we might well make it 2 wins out of 2 in this episode. So coming up to the hour mark in the match. And still got that 2-goal lead. I'm going to take Reeves off. He's on a yellow card. And we'll bring on Benito Lowe. Then it's either a centre-back or a striker that we can bring on as our final substitution. So I will reserve judgment on that. Although actually it's going to be Hollins. And then coming on will be Tom Moore. As we're into the final 10 minutes, we've completely dominated the match. 3-1 doesn't flatter us in the slightest. And we're into the final minute of the 90. 4 have been added on. And we're halfway through that now. Walls with the throw-in. Given away to Smith, who plays it forward. Palmer's given it away. Sherwood plays it into the box. And Smith is able to gather in goal. And Jepson and Moore have both split to the edges of the penalty area, but Smith in goal goes straight down the middle. And now Lowe finds Scarisbrick into Gilboy. Lowe plays it out to Smith, and his shot is over the top. We're into the last 30 seconds of added time, and that is the full-time whistle. Bury 3, AFC Liverpool 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the league table, and as you can see, with 13 games played, we've won 11, drawn 1 and lost just the 1. 31 points, taking our 3-point deduction into account, and we're 2 points clear of Colne, who are in second place. So let's take a look at when we're going to come back, and once again I'm going to play a big chunk of games, and I'm going to bring you back at the end of January, and I'll show you the away game against Colne, the home game against Ramsbottom United, and I'll give you a roundup of transfers that have taken place since the start of the season. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.